2007. My parents moved here, and us being kids, we followed along. My dad's chopper. So yeah, followed him up here, and I've been coming to Grant ever since. I volunteer in the nursery and Kidsmen. So I accepted Christ when I was about 7 years old. So I think that's 1998 now. We were missionaries at a Bible camp, and I was one of the campers. And I gave my life to Christ. It very much felt like this is kind of just what you do. This is what I grew up in. This is normal. This is what I was surrounded by. So for most of my life, it didn't really feel like my faith. It just kind of seemed like, oh, this is what my family does. This is what my family believes in. It probably wasn't till 2016. I had kind of walked away from like my family and my faith a bit and moved out to Saskatchewan to work in the oil field. I ended up getting pregnant, and I came home and had my son. And when I moved back, my family and my church and everything just really embraced me and kind of was like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're ours. Like, and that really made my faith my own and kind of encouraged me to kind of accept it as my own and it be my faith, not just my family's. The past 8 years have been pretty rough with my kid's dad and with the whole situation with that, and just can get very discouraging, very hopeless, very bitter very quickly. And I think my faith has really grounded me and been like, you know what? No, like this isn't my life. This isn't like, I have a hope. I have a future, and I have kind of that something I can rely on. Even just having my family and the church and just how they've embraced Michael. And when I came back, I was so worried that it was like I went off and I did all these things that are against what the Bible says and what the church says, and I'm coming back so broken. And yeah, how my family and the church just like completely embraced me. They had a single moms small group that that was huge for the very beginning, and my family being able to just, nope, you're ours. We've got you. Like, there's nothing you can do that can mess this up. And I always believed that, like, to get baptized, you had to have your faith figured out. You had to have your life figured out. You had to have it all together. And there's been a couple baptisms lately of different people saying, no, you don't. Like, this is you saying that I'm committed to it. I'm still working on it, but I'm going to get there. And so it really encouraged me to say, yeah, no, like, I need to make this step, and this is my commitment to get there eventually, but I'm working on it. Yeah, I do. It's the same verse that I used for my son's dedication. It's Ephesians 3:17 through 19. It's so that Christ may dwell in your heart through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the Lord's holy people to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know that this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. And it always makes me think of like spruce trees, how they root down so deep and they weather everything. And no matter what comes, they've got that roots and they grow up so tall and strong in their rooted faith.